So you guys, this one is for TikTok. I have a YouTube channel called Long Live the People at Long Live Mankind on YouTube, and there's not much content going on there. Just basically just like random nothingness. But the whole idea is to use monetization money. If you guys want to follow and support the idea, you guys can subscribe also here on TikTok, follow, and maybe we can get monetized, and maybe we can grow to such an extent to where the monetization money can become the fuel for lowering prices to basic living, such as like just like rent, or more importantly, it'll be like houses, off-grid houses, with no interest, zero down, except for the 1 month payment, and for 30-year mortgages. So we'll finance them, since we won't really have a need for profit per se, because of the monetization money. We'll just be able to just keep expanding on the idea, and the cash flow will be very minimum. So it'll be like $20,000 per each house profit over the long term. So let's say if a house costs $150,000 to build, the price of the house would be like $170,000, and then we'll divide that with no interest by 30 years, and then you'll pay the monthly fee, and then we'll divide that by 12 months, and then you guys will pay that those monthly amounts as a mortgage to us, that we'll be selling the house as seller finance. So we don't want people to go into debt, because once you go into debt, they'll double or triple the amount of the price of the house because of interest, and we're not going to charge any interest. We're only going to be making $20K profit over the long term, over the 30 years. So if you guys want to believe that this is a possibility, or want to help support the idea and make it happen, and you guys want to help us literally save basically the whole world, or the economy, or maybe not the economy, but definitely the people at the bottom of the economic ladder, whatever that means. If you guys believe the idea is it's a good idea. If you guys want to see how far we can go, follow the videos, follow the channel, follow share the content, go and subscribe to the YouTube, watch the videos, follow the content, so that we can get monetized, and hopefully we can start building this dream, this idea, and we can just like change the whole world. Because I believe that people that are earning minimum wage are the ones who need this kind of help. And so like I would say, like anything under $50,000 a year will automatically qualify, and then so long as like we have to there won't be like, oh, somebody coming in and trying to buy like 10 houses, because more than likely it'll be credit, and we're trying to avoid credit, because credit will inflate the economy even more. So inflation affects the people at the bottom more than anybody else. So this is all for the people that are earning minimum wage, under minimum wage, and for those earning a little bit above, you know, as long as you're within the same difficulty struggle level. Like you may be earning more than minimum wage, but maybe because you have 2 different jobs, or you have a side hustle or something, and you still got to put in overtime and extra hours, work on weekends. So maybe that's why you're earning over minimum wage. So we're here to help you too, but it'll be more like 50K and under, and also so like basically we're going to ask you, like, when this starts, like, we're maybe like far away from making this happen, but when it does begin and the houses do begin to sell, it'll be more like, where do you work and how much you make per hour, kind of question, and then that'll give us an idea of what your wages are, and then we'll find out whether or not you qualify. And for the most part, anybody that earns under 50K is going to qualify. And like if it comes up to like 60, 70, even 80K, you might qualify. You might be moved to the back of the line, like, or like you might be moved like 10 places behind or something, just to give somebody a chance. I don't know. I don't know how many houses we're going to have. I don't know if it's going to be possible or not. I think for me this year, I'm going to be earning a little bit over 50K. I think, hopefully, but I have had some sick days, so I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to go for this year. It's becoming very difficult to even stack up anything right now. So I don't even know if I'm going to get to 40K. So my whole idea is to help people that are earning 50K and under. And so long as you have the first month payment, no deposit, no credit, and you have a job, or you have some kind of form of like some kind of income of some kind, or even if you're like on government assistance, so long as you can prove that you can meet the minimum monthly payments, then you can have the house. But it'll be off grid, so everything will be electric. No water bill, no electric bill, no gas, because the stove's going to be electric, the water heater is going to be electric. You'll have all the essentials, but you're only going to pay a mortgage, and it will be debt free, and it'll be like pay as you go kind of thing. And also it's going to be interest free, so no interest. So you guys, if you guys believe that this idea could potentially take off, if you believe in what we're trying to do, follow us, watch the videos, pay attention, leave a comment to see, maybe you can improve the ideas, help out. Maybe you have some ideas that we can consider and put into action. And let's make this happen. And this is not just for the US, this is for the whole planet. I don't know how we're going to reach the whole earth, but that's definitely not a limitation that we're willing to accept. And people that are earning minimum wage all over the world deserve the chance to afford basic living. And we're trying to go all over the world with this, and it might take some time, but the more people that get in the game with us, the easier it'll be, the faster we'll move, and eventually this idea, hopefully it can reach out to even clothing stores, not just houses, but have like supermarkets and clothing stores, shoes, and like all basic stuff, because like you can buy like wholesale shoes for like $4 or $5 a pair, and they're like $40, $50, $60, even $80 shoes as far as the quality is concerned, supposedly, as far as I can tell. So we're trying to lower the margins for profits and scale the amount of people that we reach, like go higher into the amount of people that can purchase, so we can still have a decent profit as far as like generally speaking, is concerned, so that we can reach, like, so that we can still make 30, 40, 50K a month, but it's not because the margins are so high, but rather the margins are lengthier. There's more people buying because we have like the power of the general population per se. Although, like, I know, like, the majority of people do not earn minimum wage. They earn a lot more, because minimum wage, I think, is the lesser amount of people earn minimum wage. So this is just for everybody who's earning minimum wage, or somewhere in that vicinity of minimum wage, because I'm just not happy with the fact that everything's getting more expensive and people got to pay bills, the interest rates and all these things. So my whole idea is still make profit, but make less profit and lower the prices for the people at the bottom of the ladder, so that way they can have some kind of comfort as to how to get by in life. As to getting by in life, they can invest money, save money, take longer vacations. I don't know, something, and not have to fear that not having the rent money and not having to worry about bills because we're going off grid. And so hopefully this works out, and maybe you guys believe in it, and hopefully you guys want to help out. So long as you follow and watch the videos and listen to the ideas and make sure that the watch time is there, the subscribers are there, the views are there. You know, it won't cost you anything other than a little bit of attention, and you're subscribing to the channels. Long live the people on YouTube. I forgot the channel name on TikTok, but I'll let you guys know when I do remember. And you guys follow it and walk with us into the future, and hopefully we can all change the way things are, and it'll be great. Because once you guys get a house, let's say it's a $200,000 house, let's say 2-3 bedrooms, off grid, and then no interest, your mortgage is going to come down by about 50% or something similar. So you guys, it'll be just like an amazing future if we can build this just through monetization money. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to follow, subscribe, leave the comments as to what ideas you have for this venture or this future that we're trying to build. And don't hesitate to share your ideas, and don't look at your contribution as a subscriber or a follower of the idea as something small and minimal, because one step at a time we'll get further than we can possibly even imagine. I'm assuming and I'm hoping. So you guys, if you like this idea, let's make this happen. Yes, it's still going to be my business, my own businesses. It's going to be for my profit as a business person, but it'll benefit everybody because the margins will be low, the down payment won't exist, the interest won't be there, you won't have to owe anybody anything. You're not going to pay any electricity, you're not going to pay any water, you won't need gas because everything's going to be electric. So you guys, it has to work out. It's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. Off grid, you're helping me become a business person, and I'm helping you guys by lowering the prices, and everybody's going to have to everybody's going to win something. Unless you guys want to do it yourselves and you want to save the world, go ahead, because I'm willing to purchase one of those houses with those terms, like right now. Okay, so I'm ready to go. If you guys are ready to go, let's go. Let's change the world. Let's make this happen. And stay tuned for more ideas about how this is going to be. It's going to be a lot of repetition because it's the same idea that we just discussed, but it's just going to be like more refined and more expansive about the businesses that we have to build and all the things that we have to do. And just basically I'm bringing you guys along with just like you guys are bringing me along with you subscribing and you watching and you believing in our vision here. You guys are bringing me to the top because you're helping me earn money, because I do want to become an entrepreneur and I want to be one of the biggest entrepreneurs out there. But I don't want to do it just for the profit. I want to do it for also be able to create affordability. So my whole idea is take over the world through lowering prices so that we can change the world and live a better life. At least at the bottom of the ladder, at the very least, because even like a vending machine, we can do solar vending machines, and a water bottle can cost 50 cents instead of $1.25, $1.75, or $2. We don't need such high margins if we can. Now there is another problem, right? We do need the margins to an extent because we still have to pay somebody to go service those machines. So that's where the problem begins. But as long as we have monetization money for now, we're gonna have to like figure a way, like even if the water is 75 cents, as long as that 75 cents can pay for the labor to service that machine, then that's fine. So what we're looking to do is pay for labor and very minimum profit. So like if my profit is going to be a whole $1 from one water after labor, I can cut that down to 25 cents a profit. So that's the whole idea. So as long as we have the profit cut to a minimum, but yet we're making lots of money because we have many businesses worldwide, not only in the country but worldwide. This is really good so long as we can pay for labor, give people jobs, and at the same time profit, but not profit in such a way that things become so high in price. So that's the main idea, that's the goal. So you guys, if you want to help out, subscribe, follow, share, and stay tuned, because if we do get there, and when we do get there, it's going to be over and over and over again. Every video is going to be an update on the next project, the next job site, the next neighborhood, the next store, the next this, the next that. And it's just going to be crazy amazing because everything's going to be off grid. Profits are going to be minimum. People are going to enjoy lower prices for retail, and it's just going to be amazing. Just imagine a pair of shoes, an $80 pair of shoes going down to like $20, if that can even bring like margins for labor, and even if it's like very minimum, like or if it can bring like enough to pay for labor and bring very minimum margins, that would be good. So like, and you got to remember, like, I don't know everything. Like, I don't really know much about anything. So if you guys have like better ideas and you think this is wrong or anything, go for it and talk about it in the comments, whatever. But I feel like if I don't do this, and if I don't tell you guys what my idea is, I'll never know how far we can go with this. So you guys, subscribe, share, comment, like, watch the videos, stay tuned for more. and let's see how far we can go with this idea. I'll see you guys later.